Hello everyone, welcome to Lost in the Reel. As someone who loved the original Paul W.S. Anderson Mortal Kombat when I was a kid, but haven't dared to watch it as an adult, and also someone who has only played the games a couple of times at the arcade way back in the day, I'm not exactly the prime audience for this new remake. But after seeing the awesome trailer that came out a couple of months ago, my excitement for this film skyrocketed. So, did it deliver on the badassery that trailer promised? Let's find out. Mortal Kombat is now available for you to stream at home on HBO Max and in theaters everywhere. The film is directed by Simon McQuoid and written by Greg Russo and Dave Callaham. It stars Lewis Tan, Jessica McNamee, Josh Lawson, Joe Taslim, and Mehcad Brooks. MMA fighter Cole seeks out Earth's greatest champions in order to stand against the enemies of Outworld in a high-stakes battle for the universe. So let's start off with this review by saying that the new Mortal Kombat remake is ridiculous, but no one should dare enter this realm looking for high art. We are all here for the action, right? The film starts off promising with a bit of a backstory about how Cole's bloodline was able to continue, and we get a really cool scene that shows off the film's best strengths. Well choreographed hand-to-hand combat, some slickly used CGI to really amp up the action, and hyper-stylized gruesome violence. This one definitely doesn't shy away from the blood and guts, but the violence is so over the top that I never found it to be repulsive or distracting, which I really appreciated. Where the film really starts to falter, however, is when it starts trying to build up this story and its characters. It is so messy and all over the place, throwing character after character at us and creating these plot points to build up the stakes of the film, but none of this works. The dialogue between the characters is so clunky and painfully stupid that you honestly just want them to shut the hell up and start fighting each other. The middle part of this film also drags on as well, because they are trying to concoct some kind of story here, but failing so miserably at it that when any time goes on when there's no fist flying or fireballs being shot, you can really feel your interest dwindling. To talk about the acting in a Mortal Kombat movie, I think would be just silly. But because the writing is so bad, none of the performers are really able to stand out. But I will say that I never actually bought Lewis Tan as our lead hero. I understand that he's supposed to start out as an underdog, but he never develops into someone I actually cared about or a protagonist you can root for. I much more enjoyed Jessica McNamee as Sonya Blade, who also starts out as an underdog, but her arc is at least a little more interesting. I also much preferred Lu Dai Lin as Liu Kang and Max Huang as Kung Lao, who both had a lot more screen presence and just overall badassery about them. Of course, we aren't looking for great characters or an intriguing storyline when we're watching a Mortal Kombat movie, but it would have been nice. We are here for the action, and this film does deliver on that, especially in the last 30 minutes. Finally, the characters shut up, except for some quippy one-liners, which I actually really liked, and the action begins. And you can completely forget about the story and just enjoy what's up on screen. And I absolutely enjoyed every little bit of the action, which I found to be at times very creative and unique. But I have two problems. Number one, I found that the best scenes of the film were completely spoiled in the trailer. All of those wow moments, yeah, we've pretty much already seen them. I was really hoping that they would keep some of their best artillery unseen until the film actually came out, but I think they had already unleashed the big guns. Also, I was just starting to really get into the film with a giant stupid grin on my face, all amped up and ready to go for more, and then it was done. I had to shake myself back into reality to realize that the credits were actually rolling. I wish they had just cut out a lot of that silly filler in the middle of the film and gave us more tournament action at the end. That would have made for a much better Mortal Kombat. So I will be giving 2021's Mortal Kombat 2.75 kunais out of 5. Although you don't go into a Mortal Kombat film looking for a great story or characters, this movie really falters on trying to give us those things. I do think that the action is really well executed, and I did have fun, but honestly, I was expecting to have a lot more. With these potential 4 sequels planned, though, I do think that there is enough here for me to continue to be cautiously optimistic for further ventures. Thank you so much for watching Lost in the Reel. We will see you soon.